that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. Glad you're tuning into the show tonight. Give it a thumbs up.
Thumbing it up.
Find us over there on YouTube and give us a thumbs up. Give us a like.
One of these, not one of these.
That's
one
right.
Of these.
Okay, so, man, we're rolling along in 2025.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's where is it going?
Where's it going? So
it's almost 2026.
At Pinpoint, you do a lot of stuff. Obviously, you've got Nightmare on Block Street happening in October. You got a busy holiday season.
We just finished up the state championships for pinball. There is a thing. That is a thing.
Yes, it is. International Flipper Pinball Association.
Yeah, our winner is getting to compete in the nationals. So,
wow, that's huge. And you help support that also,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah, paying for their hotel accommodations. You know, it's just like, it's something that Northwest Arkansas has a lot of these hidden gems, all these things that happen all around you, and you're like, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
There are things that are always going that you didn't realize.
Yes, and people come here, and sometimes people who don't even live in Arkansas have won our championship.
People come in from Springfield, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, you know, all over the place.
So I think that means we need to train up some more pinball players.
I feel
in our
montage coming up in a future episode.
Yeah, totally should. But I'm curious about holiday season in the spring, because we got Valentine's Day happening, we got St. Patrick's Day happening.
We do.
Bars always open down there. Do people come and celebrate?
Everybody always asks us, what's the next theme? We only want to come to your bar when there's themes. And well, you know, I mean, we're not going to do another $50,000 Halloween production in the middle of the year.
Right.
But we do, Valentine's is a thing, you know, come out. We're doing Lost Souls in April, doing a big, you know, Haunted Pirate Tiki pop-up.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, I guess, your next
That's the next big one, yeah.
Are you going to keep the pirate look going?
That's where this came from.
Yes.
And I liked it so much that I kept it.
Will you have special drinks on the menu for your swashbuckling season?
Absolutely. Big ceramic tiki mugs and spooky things that fog and garnishes and orchids, and yeah, it's awesome.
It's all delicious. Give it a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying?
But for Valentine's, we have a lot of chocolate cocktails.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure we got some chocolate in the house.
Yeah, we do have chocolate in the house, and I'm glad you brought that up. We got a fantastic episode lined up for you. Right now, we're going to be talking with Amanda Horn a bit later in the show. Amanda from Crystal Bridges and the Momentary, talking about all their programming that's happening, some exciting things, how you can get involved there. And we've got a fantastic music video brought to you by our great friends right here at Fayetteville Public Television. We've got Trayson Hicks on the program joining us. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And then down there at our chef's table, we got the one and only Rick Boozy from Kaya Chocolate. What do you have for us there, Rick?
We've got truffles and a hot cocoa hack.
Oh, you mentioned it. We got chocolate on the show.
I wonder if that, speaking of boozy, I wonder if that's the hack.
Could be.
Hey.
Could be. That's a tease. You got to stick around to find out. We got all that fun happening later. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We've got Amanda Horn joining us once again on the show from Crystal Bridges and the Momentary, of course. Thank you for taking the time to sit in the hot seat.
Oh, I love it. Thanks for having me back.
We love having you because you always fill us in on the amazing things happening there at your spaces in Bentonville. So let's dive into that.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe we'll separate. Can we talk about Crystal Bridges first?
What's
going on? Yeah.
We can. What's not going on at Crystal Bridges? First of all, I'm just going to tell people, you got to look at the website, crystalbridges.org, because truly you need to pull up the calendar, get your date book. But right around the corner, we have an exhibition by the artist Kaws. That's Kaws. If you don't recognize the name, you will recognize the characters.
Okay.
So Kaws got his start really in street art, urban culture. He is known for pulling from pop culture, very known figures. Like you look at his work and they're look like Sesame Street characters or the Simpsons characters, and he pulls those in. He puts the big X's over the eyes.
Over the eyes.
Yes,
okay.
and so you'll see that. He's done a lot of collabs with sneakers and cereal box characters and whatnot. So this is a whole big exhibition called Family.
Okay.
So it's really rooted in family, and it is family friendly and family fun. It's vibrant, it's colorful,
Yeah.
it's contemporary and hip, and it's going to be a really great time. And so that opens on the first weekend of March 15th, which
Okay.
is the Saturday. There's a big opening celebration weekend
Sure.
full of family fun activities, and that's going to be really great. And I got to say,
Yeah.
that's also when Crystal Bridges will really start to transform, because we are in the middle of an expansion.
If you couldn't tell, Crystal Bridges,
Yeah.
you haven't been there in a minute, expanding all over the place. So
Yes.
that's exciting that that's happening
Yes.
that very weekend.
Yeah, so Cause opens and other galleries will really start to transform before your eyes, and the experience will continue to change throughout the year.
So like you said, go to the Crystal Bridges website if you're
Yeah.
curious. They have programming almost virtually on every single day.
Oh my
There's
gosh,
something to do
so
there.
much.
Amazing. And switching gears, talking about the momentary, I have been in love really with what you all have been doing there, really contemporary, fun things. And it's more than just the art, although the art itself
Yes.
is fantastic, but it's live music, it's food, it's biking, and you've been doing all of that. So maybe give us a recap and fill us in on what's coming up.
Yeah, so much. Well, like literally happening right now is a brand new mountain biking music festival that we launched called Send It South. So as people are watching this, Wildorado is probably playing or
Right.
Dirt Wire. So that's exciting, you know, exposing people to all the great outdoor culture that we have in Bentonville and Northwest Arkansas,
Sure.
and having some music as well. So that's a new thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, last night we launched Road concert series.
Yeah, the music series, sure. And that's a
Yeah.
little bit different. People are used to being under the big tent and seeing outdoor performances, but you got something happening inside, a little more intimate.
Yeah, we started these really in earnest last year, and we've like pretty much doubled the shows already for the springtime this year. So we have shows all the way through May. There's really, I think, something happening almost every weekend. We've got, and a real like mixture of music, a lot of different genres and varieties. Wonder Women of Country coming up in March, Oh He Dead, Greyhounds and King Cabbage Brass Band, Shamika Copeland, who does blues, Traders. I mean, it's really a mix. We've got metal, we've got blues, we've got
Something for
jazz.
everybody,
Yeah,
really.
totally. And
Yeah.
it's super fun.
Bo, I'm curious, you know, I know you go to a lot of concerts. Number one, at the AMP, which is the outdoor setting, but how
yeah.
cool is it to have something inside, indoors?
The Momentary has been really doing a great job of becoming such an interesting performance art venue. You know, Crystal Bridges has all of this visual stuff, but then there was this need for so much more, and they've been really creative with the space, and you really never know who you're going to see there. I mean, seeing craft work there in an old Kraft cheese factory, which is very surreal experience, but something like we're in Northwest Arkansas, and it's like, wow, it's right there.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to know?
Oh my gosh, we launched a new culinary program called Supper Club.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
right.
launched in January, sold out right away.
Immediately.
They're fun. They bring in different chefs to do different concepts. They're a little bit smaller, more intimate. You know, we have Wow at Crystal Bridges, which
Sure.
is like a little bit more formal
Yeah.
and grandiose. And
Yeah,
this
your
is
culinary stuff is also, we didn't touch enough on that about how
blowing up.
amazing that is.
blowing up.
Yeah.
You know, music, culinary. We've got meditation and
Oh, yes.
yoga happening on a regular
And you
basis.
can do meditation and yoga in the gallery
isn't that
spaces. I know
cool?
at least at the Momentary you can
Yeah.
do that.
It's so cool.
Which is cool because you're right there and looking out at this awe-inspiring art while you're also kind of getting in touch with your inner self. It's really, really neat.
Yeah, wellness is part of what we do, right? It's part of as the growth of the whole campus, right? And the Momentary is an extension of what we're doing across the board. You know, this is well-being and wellness is all woven into it. Because if you're taking care of yourself and you're getting creative and you're having a good time, then, you know, you're feeling better and living your best life. And that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
We're a space. We got something for everybody. We want everybody to come. Of course, the Tower Bar keeps going. We've got Onyx. We've got Best in Show. If you haven't seen it,
Oh,
Best in
amazing.
Show, Pets. And you
I
can
love
bring
it.
your
You
pets.
can bring your pets.
You can
That's the
bring your
coolest thing.
pets.
I
Yes.
think a couple of my favorite moments in that exhibition are the wall that has kind of the person that looks like the animal. That's a really cool
Oh,
wall.
it's so fun.
And then there's like 2 videos set up of just dogs and cats in each one respectively, just shaking.
Yeah.
Shaking water off or shaking their heads or whatever, and slowed down to where you can see every minute detail.
I know.
It's so
really
neat.
cool.
Yes,
It's so cool.
very cool.
Super fun. But I mean, again, just really check out crystalbridges.org, momentary.org, themomentary.org. And there's just really something going on. Music, food, art, fun, transformation.
You name it.
Yeah.
It's all there. Amanda,
Come,
thanks for
hang
filling
out with
us
us.
in.
Yeah, thank
yeah,
you.
I'll be back up there probably this weekend. Go check out more. Yeah. Stick around. We do have more fun happening on this show later. Ladies and gentlemen, Trayson Hicks.
Won't you fold that hand and just take the loss? For you burn through a hole in the pot. Well, I know it's hard to lay the cards down when that river looks so good. But life ain't made to gamble. The house will crash down around you. You can't say you ain't been told the truth. The cross around his neck maybe means too much. Can't find the difference between faith and love. He's asking and praying for help with dark and evil twisted dreams. Boy, you ought to know by now, but life ain't made to gamble. The house will crash down around you. Can't say you ain't been told the truth. Life on the edge has been good so far, I guess, till that last step. Start falling fast. I wish you got speed. I just hope you land on your own feet. 'Cause life ain't made to gamble. The house will crash down around you. Can't say you ain't been told the truth. Oh, life ain't made to gamble. The house will crash down around you, babe. True.
Yeah, everybody, we're down here. Rick Boozy, Kaya Chocolate. We're talking chocolate Valentine's Day just around the corner. Thanks for being here.
I appreciate it.
Look at all
Thank
these
you.
bowls.
I know you got so much stuff prepped. What are we doing, Rick?
We're going to make truffles today. We're going to make truffles. And I
Okay.
thought one of the things is you can make this adult, you can make this children's, you can kind of go wherever you want to go with
Oh, I
this.
like what you're saying. Okay, they don't call you Rick Boozy for nothing.
Well, you know, back in the Middle Ages, one of my ancestors was the town drinker.
A boozer.
Yeah, there you go.
Literally.
So, what do we need to do to get started?
Well, you need some chocolate. So
Okay.
Got some chocolate.
I brought some chocolate.
Yeah,
So
look
we
at
got some
that.
chocolate cubes.
Chocolate cubes,
It can
okay.
be anything you want.
I was going to say, is it milk chocolate? Is it dark chocolate? Is it?
We only make dark chocolate.
Okay.
So this happens to be one of our sweet dark chocolates.
Okay.
That's good.
Not an oxymoron at all. Not at all.
Right, yeah, no.
Scoop of doughs. Okay. What else do we do?
Yeah.
Well, once you finish eating, then we go to the next segment,
Okay.
which is we'll take some chocolate, and we have machinery, but here at the studio,
Yeah.
we didn't have any chocolate machinery, so
We're machinery.
Yeah, we can do it.
I didn't think about that, but we could do that. What we do is put it in the microwave,
Okay.
and we pulse it real low. So chocolate burns real easy, so usually about 50% power, do it in 30-second increments. All you're trying to do is get the chocolate melted down.
Okay,
So
great.
once you've got that, you can see we got a little bit of gooiness going on.
Gooey, yeah.
Little gooey.
I prefer heavy cream.
Okay.
Yes.
The less water, the easier this is. So heavy cream goes in about half and half
Okay.
Bo says
portions.
but why is it, you were a fan of that heavy cream?
I do love heavy cream.
No, Bo, you cannot use that yet. You use this one.
Use this one.
And we are going to be gentle today.
Oh, nice.
A
Look
little
at that.
more aggressive than that.
All right, there
Now,
it goes.
one of the things you're going to notice is that the chocolate is going to kind of go through a couple of stages. The
Okay.
water in the heavy cream is kind of gum up. It's going to get thick.
Okay.
Keep working through that. If it gets a little bit cold, then you put it back in the microwave.
Microwave.
You just don't want to put it on like 5 minutes
No,
and
'cause
run
then
to the
it'll cook
store.
it. Yeah,
Right.
then you're in trouble.
Right. So once you're done with that, through the magic of television,
Yeah.
we'll push
It
that
looks like
away.
this.
It looks like this. And now what we've got is technically a ganache.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now,
Go for it.
okay.
I knew
Don't
it was
look
gonna
at
be
me.
something.
Still good.
Don't look at me.
Just doesn't look good. So the ganache is really what Arkansas boys and girls would call pudding.
Okay,
It's
pudding.
just
Oh,
a
yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
thick pudding.
You can call me pudding.
And now, Bo, this is when you get to use the scoop.
Okay.
Was that your
Okay.
nickname in college?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll pull that out of the
Okay,
way.
sure.
We'll hide that over here.
And then we get one of these.
Now you're going to make a ball, and you're going to melon ball that out.
Yeah.
And now we're going to roll
it up.
in the ball. Now the reason I brought gloves is just in case this didn't work real well, but it worked perfect.
Boom.
You now have the beginning of a truffle.
Well, it's gone already.
Okay.
Okay.
let me
Then
start
make
over.
another one. Make
I
another
don't
one.
know that we're going to get very far today.
I thought we made a truffle. I mean, I was proud of my creation.
You did
what-
actually really good.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to give you one.
Yeah, let's do one
Let's
over
get a
here,
little
too.
harder, thicker one over there for you.
Got
Yeah,
it.
great.
Okay.
Round
Okay.
2.
And out through the magic of television.
There it is. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, once you've got the truffles made,
Truffle's made.
you're going to want to put it back in the fridge, probably for about 30 minutes. You just want it to kind of solidify, get a
Okay.
little firmer, and now the fun begins.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You handed me Fireball.
I handed you the Fireball.
Yeah.
You can take whatever you want.
Whatever
so,
toppings.
In this little lineup that we created, we got Rice Krispies.
Yep.
Good kid one. We've got some mocha, some coffee and powdered sugar. If you go just straight powdered,
Powdered sugar.
Espresso.
coffee,
Yes.
it'll knock you out. So you want to
Okay.
add a little bit of powdered sugar to cut
To
that down.
balance that down, yeah.
Got some sprinkles, some little more Valentine's sprinkles.
Yeah.
If you got a kid that loves Fruit Loops.
Yep.
Me.
Coconut.
Ooh.
Literally whatever
Little
you
of
want.
everything.
So
I'm gonna do-
dip yours
Okay.
in
Dip it in.
Half coffee,
and just roll it around.
half coconut.
And that's.
That
this,
is it.
This
for
actually seems
coffee
pretty
nut.
simple. I think I would even be able to recreate this.
And
you
it's
know?
done?
and it's pretty much done at that point. So then what you do is you'd put it on a tray.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we would take that and we would add it to our tray of truffles that we made before we started the taping. And then you can put that in there.
that.
Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of booziness to it,
Oh, yeah.
you could take your favorite alcohol, and when you're
Fireball.
making your ganache, you could put a little bit in there.
That's the hack right there.
That's one hack.
So if you want the adult version of a truffle, you just put that in there.
We would call those boozies truffles. Yeah.
Boozy truffles.
yeah.
That was one hack. Do you have any other hacks you
I
want to
do
share
have
with us?
another hack.
Okay.
So the other hack would be.
Whipped cream.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. So let's clear these out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to make a quick drink, let's
Yep.
just say you want to make hot cocoa, and I always seem to have problems with dry hot cocoa mix. It doesn't want to dissolve.
Yeah.
There's a quick way to make a hot cocoa.
Really?
Yes.
Because it's always like floating to the top of my hot cocoa. You got to stir it forever, and it
Yeah.
still doesn't sit right. So,
So the way you can do that is you can take a sauce. So I've got here our white chocolate peppermint sauce,
Yep.
one of our caramel sauces, or even our Ugandan. This is a single origin, which means we bring it from a farm, our Ugandan chocolate sauce. So you can mix and match. We
Yeah.
have 73 different sauces and syrups, so that's like 10,000 combinations you can whip
wow.
up.
Yeah.
But that, a little milk or heavy cream,
Right.
depending on just the richness you want of that hot cocoa,
Yep.
30 seconds in the microwave.
Yep.
Couple of times. It's probably going to take about 3 cycles.
Pulsing
and
it.
boom, you got yourself a hot cocoa hack. And if you want
then-
to play adult,
Yeah.
still add a little shot to
little
make that a
fireball.
little warmer.
Yeah. And that'll warm you up, keep you warm on a cold
right.
night.
The ratios are about 2 ounces of sauce.
Okay.
Sauces are usually a little bit thicker. I've got one of our syrups here.
Yeah.
It's more for flavor than it is for thickness. And,
Okay.
But about 2 ounces of sauce and about 10 ounces of milk or heavy cream, and boom, you got yourself a hot
That sounds
cocoa.
awesome.
That sounds awesome. And you do have
weather's
a location, right? You're in Bentonville now. Can we talk about where folks can find you?
Yep, so we are at 5400 Southwest Regional Airport Boulevard. It feels like a mouthful.
Yeah.
It's on
That was a
Highway
lot.
12, right across from the Walmart distribution centers.
Okay.
The Arkansas Department of Transportation has lovingly taken our building
Right.
in Elm Springs, and so we're almost in. We're like 90% into the new
Awesome.
building.
And then people can find Kaya chocolate bars all over Northwest
over the place.
Arkansas.
I've actually got a few
can they
in my
also
kitchen right now.
order from you? What's your website? People
It's-
can find out more.
Sure, it's www.kaya, it's K-Y-Y-A,
Yep.
or you can look at the hat,
Yeah, it's right here. Kaya.
kayachocolate.com.
That's it. That's the place.
And our social media sites are all at Kaya Chocolate. At least TikTok today is. It might not be tomorrow, but it is
yeah,
today.
yeah, that's right. Well, thanks for bringing all of this to us, and we got you started off on the right foot.
Yep.
I don't know
Number
that
one.
these truffles are going to last through the rest of the show, but we tried anyway, Rick.
You guys did a good job.
Yeah, good. Well, thanks for joining us today. Stick around. We do have more fun. We might keep sampling some chocolate. We got it all for you later. Yeah, how was that? Yeah, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we get out of here, we got to thank these amazing guests. Thanks to Amanda Horn for joining us from Crystal Bridges and The Momentary.
And of course, Rick Boozy from Kaya Chocolate for bringing us all these goodies.
Man, so delicious. And how about that music video, Tracin' Hicks? That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.